Yo, what up? It's AaroniMoses. What were you doing last night? Were you turning up, watching football, studying, trying to go to sleep? Because 50 people got killed by a gunman that was on the 32nd floor in a hotel across from a concert. None of those people knew it was going to happen. None of their loved ones knew that they were going to lose anybody. I'm sure some of them were college students. I'm sure some of them had investments, homes, things that they were doing for their futures. And saying that and thinking about my fears for my child, knowing that when Liz was pregnant with Jimmy, I was just thinking about all the horrible things that go on in this world. And I was thinking, why do people want to have kids so fucking bad? They have to teach them about all this bullshit. They have to worry about them getting kidnapped and molested and growing up to be drug addicts and learning about Hitler and mass murder and Jeffrey Dahmer and shit like that. Why do people go to school? Why do people go to college? You spend all this time stressing, studying, and being a college student, you might end up fucking getting hit by a fucking truck. You might as well just turn up. And that's a horrible mentality to have, but that's fucking true. Is that how I think right now? Not totally. No. But everybody was there to have a good time. And it only took one fucking person to ruin hundreds of lives. I don't know how long it took him to shoot all those people. I don't know exactly how many people he shot. I read one thing that said 50 people got killed, 140 people got injured. I don't know how many people were trampled or whatever were actually shot. But it only took one person to do that. What are you gonna do? What if that was you? What's the last thing that you did before that? Cheated on your girlfriend, called her a bitch, broke up with her, and then went to a fucking country music concert and got shot. You gotta constantly be a blessing. You have to constantly remember that, hey, this is all for entertainment purposes. I am just supposed to turn up and make everybody else's life better. Because none of those people will ever get that chance to do that shit again. They will never get to hug their moms. They'll never get to walk their dogs. They'll never get to do anything that they wanted because they're dead now. Because of one person. One person that will never pay for his actions. Not here anyway. So don't live with the fear that I have. And I don't really have that fear. It's just fucked up that I have to tell my son's gonna have to realize how fucked up this world is. Guy is gonna die one day. We're gonna get him another dog. That dog's gonna die. We're gonna get him a goldfish. The fish is gonna die. One of his little friends is gonna die before he turns 30. And he's just gonna learn about all the horrible things in this fucking world. But there's awesome shit too. Most things in the world are pretty cool. Even though most people in the whole world, they live in third world countries and in poverty, they turn up pretty hard as well. But don't let that negativity, don't let the laws of nature, the laws of this matrix keep you down. If you ever heard me say this, just know it's true. The matrix was designed energetically for negative things to be twice as powerful as positive things. So if you do one negative thing, you're going to have to do two positive things to neutralize it, and a third positive thing to make it better. Okay? Don't let that. Don't let the terrorists and the bullies and the faggots in this world make your life, make your experience something that it was not supposed to be. That's not fair to you. It's not fair to anybody that you love. And that's not fair to the people that's waiting on you to get on your path so you can help them. The guy who did this, he was 64 at the time. But whatever illness, whatever defect that he had, there were still people waiting on him to get his shit together mentally and emotionally so he could be a blessing. Okay? And they're never gonna be able to receive his blessings. Think of all the people he could have helped. At least one of those people were suicidal, so he helped them. They were just trying to get over their suicide by going to a concert and healing themselves with country music. So he helped at least one person. But he could have been a real blessing. And he wasted it. He wasted it on doing some retarded shit. And I'm sure they're going to blame it on mental illness. I'm sure they're going to say he was a something and he had PTSD. You know, ISIS is claiming that he was in ISIS and he's been following, or he's been a Muslim for months now, which that's not a fucking joke. But I'm pretty sure that that's not a thing. I'm pretty sure the nigga was not working for ISIS. Hopefully not, because my grandma just went to Vegas this morning. So, yeah. But we can't be afraid, bro. That's one of the reasons that I got inspired to make this video. Everybody was texting her, telling her to stay home. And she was like, man, you know how much it costs for these tickets in this hotel? I'm going to Vegas. I might not go to that hotel, but I'm still going. And she still went like a gangster. We cannot let these fears control us. Because when you do, it's no longer your life. It's the fear's life. And you're just the host. You're just a shell. You're just the house, and fears happen to party in your body. So, again, send positive energy to the hundreds of families that were affected, to the victims, that they have a safe, happy transition, and they return with love and no hatred in their heart. And I want you to be safe out there. I want you to continue to do what makes you happy, as long as it's not imposing on anyone else's free will. I want you to remember what you were doing last night, and remember that you could have been a witness or worse. You could have been dead. You could have been a victim. You could have been a survivor of a person's purpose deterred. That's it. I want you to love yourselves. And if you're gonna commit a mass shooting, at least shoot the KKK. At least shoot some Nazis. Why not? You get shot some country music. I'm sure some of those motherfuckers were in KKK or a Nazi or something, a child molester, a rapist, something. But he didn't know that. And he wasn't trying to cleanse the earth, and he wasn't trying to help anybody. You know what? Yeah, I'm sending the wrong message again. So I'm going to shut it down before I say anything else extreme or that does not need to be said. So I'm going to shut it down with I'm the band, you the band, we the band together. Pray for Vegas. If you want to socialize with me, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Best ways to interact with me are my Facebook, my website, and my email. That's it, man. I'm the band, you the bang, we the bang together. Be good to the game will be good to you. Be good to the bang will definitely return the favor. Alright, peace.